The development of Hollywood, a comprehensive exploration. Hollywood, the epicenter of the global film industry, represents the pinnacle of entertainment, innovation, and storytelling. From its modest beginnings to becoming the most influential cinematic hub in the world, Hollywood's evolution mirrors the technological, cultural, and economic shifts of the 20th and 21st centuries. This essay delves into the historical milestones, technological advancements, key players, and socio. The development of Hollywood, a comprehensive exploration. Hollywood, the epicenter of the global film industry, represents the pinnacle of entertainment, innovation, and storytelling. From its modest beginnings to becoming the most influential cinematic hub in the world, Hollywood's evolution mirrors the technological, cultural, and economic shifts of the 20th and 21st centuries. This essay delves into the historical milestones, technological advancements, key players, and socio-cultural impacts that have shaped Hollywood's journey over the years. Origins of Hollywood. The story of Hollywood begins in the early 20th century, when the burgeoning American film industry sought to escape the constraints of the East Coast, particularly in New York. Thomas Edison and his Motion Picture Patents Company, MPPC, monopolized the production and distribution of films, creating legal and financial challenges for independent filmmakers. Seeking freedom and better opportunities, many pioneers moved westward to California. Why California? California offered several advantages. 1. Climate. The sunny, temperate weather allowed for year-round outdoor shooting. 2. Diverse landscapes. From deserts and beaches to mountains and urban settings, California's geography provided natural backdrops for various genres. 3. Distance from Edison. Moving far from Edison's base in New Jersey helped filmmakers evade his patents and restrictive control. In 1910, D.W. Griffith, working for the Biograph Company, filmed the first movie in Hollywood in Old California. This marked the beginning of the area's association with filmmaking. The Silent Era, 1910s to 1920s. Hollywood's silent era laid the groundwork for its global dominance. By the 1910s, Hollywood had become the hub of the American film industry, with major studios like Universal Pictures 1912, Paramount Pictures 1914, and Warner Bros. 1923 emerging. Technological innovations, cameras and film. Silent films relied on hand-cranked cameras, natural lighting, and black and white film stock. Early innovations in editing and special effects, such as George Méliès's pioneering work, influenced American filmmakers. Intertitles and music. To convey dialogue and context, filmmakers used intertitles. Live orchestras often accompanied screenings, adding emotional depth to the viewing experience. Cultural impact. Silent films were accessible to diverse audiences due to the lack of a language barrier. Stars like Charlie Chaplin, Mary Pickford, and Rudolph Valentino became international icons, epitomizing glamour and artistry. Landmark films. The Birth of a Nation, 1915. Directed by D.W. Griffith, this controversial film showcased advanced storytelling and technical techniques, but sparked debates over its racist content. The Kid, 1921. Charlie Chaplin's masterpiece blended comedy with poignant social commentary. The Golden Age of Hollywood, 1920s to 1950s. The transition from silent films to talkies marked a seismic shift in Hollywood. The introduction of synchronized sound revolutionized the industry, ushering in Hollywood's golden age. The arrival of sound. The Jazz Singer, 1927. This Warner Bros. Film, starring Al Jolson, is widely regarded as the first talkie. Its success proved the commercial viability of synchronized sound. Impact on stars. The shift to sound was challenging for many silent-era stars, as their voices or acting styles didn't adapt well to the new medium. The studio system. During the Golden Age, Hollywood operated under the studio system, characterized by vertically integrated companies that controlled production, distribution, and exhibition. Major studios, often called the Big Five, Paramount, MGM, Warner Bros., 20th Century Fox, and RKO, produced films on assembly line principles, dominating the market. The rise of genres. This era saw the establishment of enduring genres. 1. Musicals. Singin' in the Rain, 1952, showcased Hollywood's mastery of music and dance. 2. Westerns. Films like Stagecoach, 1939, romanticized the American frontier. 3. Film noir. Post-World II films like Double Indemnity, 1944, explored moral ambiguity and existential themes. Star System Studios built their business around stars, signing them to exclusive contracts. Figures like Humphrey Bogart, Katharine Hepburn, and Marilyn Monroe became household names, and their personas drove box office success. At Challenges and Changes, 1940s to 1960s. The mid-20th century brought significant challenges to Hollywood, forcing the industry to adapt and innovate. The impact of World War II. During World War II, Hollywood played a crucial role in producing propaganda films to boost morale and support the war effort. Films like Casablanca, 1942, resonated with audiences by addressing themes of love, sacrifice, and patriotism. The decline of the studio system. The 1948 Supreme Court case, United States v. Paramount Pictures, ended the studio system by forcing studios to divest their theater chains. This decision dismantled the vertical integration model and allowed independent filmmakers more opportunities. Competition from television. The rise of television in the 1950s posed a major threat to Hollywood. Studios responded by emphasizing spectacle and innovation. CinemaScope and widescreen formats. Films like The Ten Commandments, 1956, used widescreen formats to create visually stunning epics. Color film. The shift from black and white to Technicolor made films like Gone with the Wind, 1939, and The Wizard of Oz, 1939, iconic. The New Hollywood Era, 1960s to 1980s. The 1960s marked the beginning of a more experimental and director-driven period in Hollywood. Have counterculture and social change. As America grappled with the Vietnam War, civil rights, and cultural shifts, Hollywood reflected these tensions. Films like Easy Rider, 1969, and Bonnie and Clyde, 1967, broke traditional storytelling norms, appealing to younger, more rebellious audiences. The rise of auteur directors. This era celebrated directors as creative visionaries. Figures like Stanley Kubrick, 2001: A Space Odyssey, Francis Ford Coppola, The Godfather, and Martin Scorsese, Taxi Driver, brought personal style and depth to mainstream cinema. Blockbuster phenomenon. The release of Jaws, 1975, and Star Wars, 1977, heralded the blockbuster era, characterized by high-budget, high-concept films with mass appeal. Studios began to prioritize wide releases, merchandising, and sequels. Hollywood in the Digital Age, 1990s, present. The advent of digital technology has fundamentally transformed Hollywood, redefining filmmaking, distribution, and consumption. Special effects and CGI. Jurassic Park, 1993, demonstrated the potential of CGI to create realistic creatures. Films like Avatar, 2009, pushed technological boundaries, integrating motion capture and 3D technologies. The rise of franchises. Franchise filmmaking became dominant in the 21st century, with studios investing in interconnected universes. Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. Starting with Iron Man, 2008, the MCU redefined serialized storytelling in cinema. Harry Potter, The Lord of the Rings, and Star Wars. These franchises expanded their universes through sequels, prequels, and spin-offs. Streaming revolution platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus disrupted traditional distribution models, offering on-demand access to films and series. Hollywood adapted by producing exclusive content for streaming services, challenging the primacy of theatrical releases. Diversity and representation. Recent years have seen efforts to address diversity and inclusion, both on-screen and behind the scenes. Films like Black Panther, 2018, and Crazy Rich Asians, 2018, showcased diverse cultures and broke box office records. Challenges and the future. Despite its success, Hollywood faces ongoing challenges. 1. Global competition. International industries like Bollywood and Nollywood are growing rapidly, offering alternative narratives. 2. AI and automation. The rise of AI-generated scripts and effects poses ethical and creative questions. 3. Box office declines. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the shift towards streaming, reducing theatrical revenue. Looking ahead, Hollywood will need to innovate while balancing tradition and progress to maintain its global influence. Conclusion: Hollywood's journey from a small Los Angeles suburb to the world's entertainment capital is a testament to its adaptability and creativity. Its history reflects broader societal changes, technological advancements, and evolving cultural tastes. As it continues to face new challenges, Hollywood remains a beacon of storytelling and innovation, shaping global culture in profound ways.